Yeah, so this is Matthew Koons. He's here working, doing some work on all of these vouchered specimens that are here. So what exactly are you up to?
Right now I'm sampling all these fungi for Hartsinger's nanopore pipeline. And I'm about to finish my last plate actually. So we're doing 5 plates, or 6 plates, that's 6 times 96 samples.
Whoa.
And we should have data for them all by the end of tomorrow when Hart gets back to California. He's running the nanopore while he's in his car driving back to California.
Oh my gosh. So we got all these different mushrooms. How are we starting this process? What exactly are you doing?
Yeah, this is the first step in the barcoding process where we're sampling. And since we're using wet tissue, we're using a method where we're just swiping with individually wrapped toothpicks.
Okay, so they're sterile.
They're sterile, at least for other fungi. Because the primers that we use would eliminate plants or any other insect tissue or anything like that.
They're pretty clean.
And really what we're doing is just rubbing through the gills until we get just the tiniest amount of tissue on there. Nanopore we really need. We don't want actual physical tissue in the tubes. Wow. And this is the extraction buffer, so it's going to start lysing DNA out of the sample. So just a few seconds of...
Swipe it in there. Is there a liquid in there?
Yes.
The little primer is in there.
Look like this one has a little too much material in it.
Okay.
But yeah, this is the extraction buffer.
Okay.
So yeah, it's pulling the DNA out into this solution, and then that will end up being our PCR product after it gets run through the thermocycler with some other reagents.
And you're keeping track of each one?
Yeah, each one.
Oh my gosh.
There's 96 per plate. We've meticulously noted if you have a look at the NAMA vouchers.
Voucher, yeah.
Reason the NAMA voucher number.
Yeah.
And then Hart's made these stickers.
Okay, I've seen Steven putting them on.
Yeah, Steven's got different stickers for
Okay.
I don't know where my sticker packet is. Yeah, here's the ones that Hart's using. So it's got the row number and then the position.
Oh my gosh.
So, for instance, that's 12-6, so that's the 6th of these. So it's a really straightforward way.
And would it be easy to get mixed up and go, oh no?
No, like I could toss this whole thing on the floor because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with the Sharpie marks. Yeah, you really only have to drop one of these on the floor and mix up your entire 96 sequences to learn that you need some sort of indicator of what you're doing.
Wow.
Yeah, so
that's fascinating.
It's been a great week in the gym. We're going to learn a lot about our local fungi here.
Yeah.
Tons of undescribed stuff. A lot of it's being vouchered by NAMA. A lot of it isn't because we don't have species level IDs for them. And for the vouchering requirements, they want a species level ID to say
for NAMA.
For NAMA. But
so unknown ones aren't welcome. Unknown specimens.
We're vouchering our own specimens, so if they need further study, we'll have the material.
Yeah, but NAMA just wants ones that already have old names on them.
Yeah, it's kind of going back to some old botany rules essentially.
Yeah.
And that's just how herbaria operates. So while it makes sense, it feels a little bit archaic since we are at the cutting edge of finding new species.
Yeah.
All these are great data points. So like even if something's been known and we sequenced it, we'll have a data point. It grows in this area near Cispus, and like everything's valuable at this point.
Yeah.
A lot to learn from this data. And yeah, Hart's the man. I mean, really putting all this together, putting all this stuff up, it's
I'm sure you're helping out a ton. And
I've done about 2 plates.
Right on, Matthew. Thanks for your work.
Yeah,
thanks for talking to me.
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah.